What's going on, guys? Aaron here with NAP Transport, part-time YouTuber, full-time trucker, overtime buffoon. So today, I kind of wanted to give you guys a little bit of insight about how detention works at Prime. Now, I cannot speak for company drivers. I don't know how they get detention. But when it comes to lease ops, detention is a little different than most companies. So stay tuned for that. Let's get to it. Alright, so before we begin, I do want to say that I wish Andrea Mueller the absolute best of luck. She just left Prime today. I'm sorry I didn't get a chance to meet you, but I've seen you in each of the safety meetings and all of that kind of stuff, and I can tell that you really had a lot of heart for this company. I watched your video today on you leaving, and sorry to see you go. I can tell just from the little bit of time that I've been here and known who you were that Prime meant a lot to you. So I wish you all the best in whatever you do. Wherever you go from here, you still have a lot of people that care about you. So, also, I wanted to say this video is sponsored by, I guess, Insurance Salesman Headset. Because I damn sure look like an insurance salesman right now. Yeah, but detention. So detention here at Prime, at least, again, my disclaimer is I don't know anything about the company side. If you're a company driver, please let me know down below how it works for you guys. But for us, in most instances, with our load, we will get some load information that tells us how much detention pays, how it pays, that kind of stuff. Now, I haven't read up too much about their social media policy, so I'm not going to share exact customers and exact numbers and stuff here because I don't know if that's a confidential thing. I'd have to look it up. But when you go to a customer, a lot of times it'll be 2 to 3 hours free. And then it'll be a set amount. So as a lease op, we make 72%. So we make 72% of the detention also, which is outlined in our contract. So with that, we don't just automatically get detention. See, we have these things. Let me grab it real quick here. I gotta clean off that top bunk, but we have these things right here, and I'm sure company drivers use them too, where we have to put everything. It's just a stamp where we put the trip number, the city and state, appointment time, arrive, depart, all that kind of stuff. So we have to do all that, but we have two different ways to receive detention. The first way is detention pays out with the load, and with some customers this happens. Sometimes it's as soon as you're empty scanning your bills, detention's ready to go. But then there's other ones, and this is where it differs from most companies, because most companies will give you detention and then go after the other company for the detention. But we have some that detention pays when customer pays. So if you guys know anything about the owner-op scene, customers have different terms. So there might be terms of net 30, net 45, net 60. Hopefully Prime doesn't do any net 90s, but basically that's how many days they have to pay. So, you know, we still get paid for the loads that week, but you know, Prime might not see the money for that load for, you know, 6 weeks. So that means we may not see detention for that load for that amount of time. But, you know, we'll take, you know, one customer, for example, who's sometimes very oddly specific, and like it'll say 2 hours free and $1.14 per minute. Some of them will do per half hour, per quarter hour, per hour. But then when we calculate how much detention we're owed, which they really do automatically calculate, but I keep track of all mine. I keep track of that. I have to take 72% out of that. So that, or I have to take 28% out, and I keep 72%. So that's, in a nutshell, basically how detention works here. Sometimes you will get it with the load. Sometimes you won't. And again, company drivers, please let me know down below, because I'd like to know. I'd like to learn as much as I can. So if that means I'm learning, I'm always growing. So yeah, that's about it. Nice short video for you guys today. Until next time, guys, look past all the junk in life, because everything's beautiful. Take care of yourselves and stay safe.